and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Cancer for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Cancer placement in your chart, really. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Cancer. What do you guys have going on during this time? What is going down for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? All right. What does Cancer need to know? Okay. There's a lot of cards that actually want to jump out for Cancer, so let's get right into it. Okay, so we have take a moment and ground yourself. Take a moment, ground yourself. And then we have soul power, receive, and new beginnings. There's those. Let's get right into it. Let's start with this one. Take a moment, stop. Now is the time not to rush into a decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So it sounds like an important decision for Cancer is going to need to be made soon. So it's important to take a beat, stop, and fully think it through so you're not acting on impulse. You're also going to want to ground yourself, Cancer. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you are ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and to allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So wow, you know, honestly, this feels like I hate to be dramatic, but life altering is just like the word I hear. Even it just sounds like a very big change is coming up for Cancer. Okay, let's get into this new beginnings then. So new beginnings, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So Cancer, you know, honestly, especially with this new beginnings and ground yourself, I feel like you're about to have to make a choice. And, you know, I'm tapping in. I'm not seeing that there's any wrong choice, but I do feel, Cancer, you're going to have to decide to go towards the new beginning or, you know, revisit the past in some way. And I feel like that's why it's important for you to ground yourself, because it's a matter of, you know, what do you want your future to look like? Do you want this old energy in your future, or do you just want to open yourself up to, you know, completely the newness of what the universe is going to provide to you? Now, old energy doesn't necessarily mean bad, and that's the thing here. That's why it's important to ground yourself and just really make a decision and decide what you want. So we have soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So Cancer, especially if you've been trying to manifest things lately, you definitely are going to want to tap into that soul power. That soul power is going to help push your, you know, manifestations forward. Me personally, I don't typically, you know, really at all work with any deities or, you know, gods, goddesses, anything like that. I usually just tap into my own personal soul power. That's just the kind of person I am. Depending on where you are in your journey or what you like, you know, you may want to work with another, you know, entity. However, it's important right now to tap into your own soul power, Cancer. And then we have receive. You're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. Big Cancer energy. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Absolutely. So it's also a great time while you're grounding yourself to decide if it will help you make your decision, even to, you know, kind of analyze the relationships that you do have and to make sure you're getting that cyclical energy. Cyclical meaning, you know, you're giving, but you're also receiving. So you want to take a look at both ends. Am I giving enough? Is this fair? Am I receiving enough from this person as well? This is a good time to analyze that. Let's see. see what we got. Yeah. So that's good. Reversion, Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Cancer, this is what I see. So, so for some of you, first of all, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. For some of you, this is going to be a bit of a tough decision because with this Five of Swords in reverse, I just see a bit of a struggle here, a bit of a struggle in terms of, because I see you moving on from someone, I see you forgiving, but at the same time, I also see that energy kind of coming back. So it's like you've just forgiven someone, but it's important to decide if you want them back in your life. This could be a friend, a family member, or, you know, an ex-lover, really a coworker, it could be anyone, but there's this energy, you know, Cancer, of you fully letting that go, but I see that person kind of trying to make a comeback. So we have the Fool card in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. Fool card reverse and the Hermit in reverse. It's just like this energy. I see you kind of coming out of your shell again, and that's the thing, Cancer. I don't know. You know, I feel like I feel a little bit, to some degree, you would be putting yourself back into the same cycle, because, you know, even though you found it in your heart to forgive someone or to move past a certain situation, you know, or move past certain hurt and pain, you know, that doesn't mean that this person is any different. And I see them coming back around because energetically they can feel that things are, you know, better with you. Energetically they can feel that you don't have that, you know, anger or upset, sadness in your heart towards them anymore. So they feel welcome to come back. And it's just kind of a matter of, you know, has this person changed? It's important to ground yourself, take a moment, and decide what you want to receive, really. But we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords in reverse. So, to be honest, your energy is a little closed off to them. Your energy is actually a little closed off to change as well. Like, I feel like you guys are a little resistant. It's kind of like, you know, you hear something in your room, so you go under your bed and you kind of peek your head out the covers to see if you can see anything, you know, squint your eyes in case something jumps out at you somehow, like that makes it better. That's how it kind of feels. It's like Cancer's really just peeking out of their shell, peeking out of their little crab shell, but not fully emerging. Okay, well, let's pull from the Romance Angels and see what's going on for love. Cancer's just a little timid at this time, that's all. Cancer's a little more in their shell at this time for sure. Okay. We have past life relationship and codependency. And, you know, to be honest, with the past life relationship even, I'm not feeling that, you know, for all Cancers, that's past life. It feels like this, you know, this life, but someone from the past, rather. So we have let go of control issues, codependency, and past life relationship. Those are those. Okay, past life relationship. At the bottom of this one, it says you have known each other before. So this isn't like a completely unfamiliar energy for you. Is it focused? I can't tell. This isn't like a completely unfamiliar energy to you, and that may be why you're more in an energy where you're willing to let them in. It's really up to you. Again, I'm still not seeing anything. I'm not getting anything to say, you know, this or that, like this is a good decision or this is a bad decision. Honestly, I think that's why it's so important, and that makes total sense actually. I think that's why it's so important for you to take a moment, ground yourself, and tap into your soul power, because the universe isn't making this decision, you know, for you. The universe isn't saying this or that is bad, or this will come with this, that will come with that. It's like time that you use everything that you've learned in the past to make the decision as far as what you want to do. That's really how it feels. So then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life is what it says at the bottom of that one. This could be addictive behavior. Maybe you're addicted to a specific person, or maybe you're addicted to, you know, certain things that make relationships hard for you, but I'm seeing this codependency element here. Also, this is a very singular process, a process you're going to have to do completely unpersuaded, you know, really on your own. So if you're dependent on someone else, you know, being changed to let them back in, honestly, I think you should decide whether or not you want to let them back in without even, you know, considering if they've changed yet. Just based on what you know about them and what you know they're capable of and what you've experienced from them, and making a decision, you know, just based off the strength of what it is that you know. And then we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally is what it says at the bottom of this one. So really there's no pressure. I'm not feeling like the universe is trying to force you to make a decision super fast. I actually, if anything, would feel, you know, really the opposite so that you can make an informed decision. But I do see a new beginning happening. Who it's with though, that's still up in the air. That's up to Cancer. It's kind of like, Cancer, you're choosing what path you want to walk, what life you want to have. Let's see. All right. So we have what you give will come back. They chose you. And there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. So those are your 3 cards that you got. Now this is more of that cyclical energy. What you give will come back. So Cancer, for some of you, you may be attached to someone or a certain situation, or you may just be, you know, honestly and truly feeling like totally separate from influence of anyone else, that you may not receive what you've given into a certain situation, what you've given into a certain person, and it may be frustrating you at this time. This is confirmation that what you have given, what you have put out into the universe is literally the cause, you know, cause and effect. It's universal law. It will come back to you, whether it's from this person that you've given it to or someone else. You're going to get back what you've invested. So if you know that you've, you know, done your part, if you know that you've been a good person and you've done, you know, pretty much all you can do, there's nothing but, you know, amazing things coming for you as far as the new beginnings. Now I'm getting a very interesting energy from this. They chose you. So, okay. So Cancer, you may have been in a situationship, a third party, a relationship, and it didn't go right or it didn't go anywhere. And you're kind of like, why did this happen? Why did this person even, you know, why did I even encounter this person? You know, honestly, tapping into the energy, I feel like your guides chose you to be that person to basically help teach them something. You were the teacher. And they've learned from you at this point, Cancer. And it's like, you know, how certain people are placed in our life to teach us something, like that soulmate energy. I'm sensing that in reverse, where it's a matter of Cancer was used to help teach someone else something. So it may feel like you got the short end of the stick, Cancer. But what you gave will come back. All that effort you put into teaching them, building them up, will definitely come back to you. And there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. So at the end of the day, yeah, definitely don't be surprised if they come back, even if they've completely kind of, you know, mistreated you or dogged you or made it seem like they didn't really care. Either way, there isn't a soul on the planet. And that's so true. Something about Cancer, people just want to please you. And it's probably because, you know, Cancers are typically that person who's always there for other people. But let's keep going. What's going on for Cancer during this time? What's going on for Cancer? All right, so we have building blocks, not for you, and serendipity. You know, with the serendipity energy, I'm feeling like a stint of luck. Like I'm feeling like a win for Cancer. With the serendipity, I feel like you're going to be very happy. I feel like you're going to be feeling really good, because I feel like, really unrelated to anything to do with the spread, I just feel like you're going to receive in some way. Like I see Cancer receiving for some work that they've put in. I cannot tell if it's focusing or not. But I see Cancer receiving for some work that they've put in, or for something that they've, you know, added to the situation. So yeah, this is some of that luck. This is some of that energy. Now with this not for you energy, I just feel like it's going to be important for you to choose the right path. That's all. And really, there's no right and wrong, but it's just like, what do you want to experience? Do you want to go into a phase where you're going to be, you know, dealt out more lessons or dealing out more lessons? Do you want to walk into the new beginning and see what that has for you? We do have building blocks here. Yeah, I feel like you've built up a certain amount of trust. Not even, it's just like, I feel like you've already got something built with someone, and I feel you kind of really going towards that route. This could even be with a job, like you have, you know, built up a, you know, I can't even get it out. It's like, you know, you've built relationships with the coworkers, you've, you know, gotten, you know, little raises over the year, and you just wouldn't want to start at ground one at a whole new company when you don't, you know how their system works and all of that. I just feel Cancer not wanting to really start completely over. So we have freedom, change, and guilt. Freedom, change, and guilt. So let's start with freedom. At the bottom of this one, it says, I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. So yeah, Cancer, this is really like a moment of creation. Can I just say, like, I don't feel like you're being left to your own device. Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no way to soften that. Like, I really feel like Cancer is the creator right now. Like, Cancer is deciding every move, moving every chess piece into place. Like, wow, I feel like Cancer has so much creative control right now. And then we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So Cancer, yeah, you're definitely being called to move out of your shell this week, or during this time you're being guided to watch this video. And then lastly, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, is what it says at the bottom of this one. So again, I don't feel like there's any right or wrong choice. I just feel like this is a very matter-of-fact energy. Like, you know, what timeline are you committing to? What people are you committing to? To be honest and kind of summarize, what I see is oh, now how did these cards get here? These are from this deck. But, you know, honestly, what I see is it's just a matter of, what do you want? It's just a matter of, what do you want? I'm not getting any solid answer as far as, like, the universe is so adamant at this time in having you make this decision without knowing exactly what's coming towards you. You know, from an outside perspective, but there's just like this push for Cancer to make the decisions based on what Cancer knows to be true. And this is a testing time because it's not on anyone else. It is all on you. It is all on you. That's probably what I'm going to title this video. Yep. So we have intuition, awareness, and stand your ground. Literally. This is exactly the energy that I'm getting. You're going to have to intuitively connect to your own awareness, to your own consciousness, and stand in that, and be confident that you're making the best decision. Be confident that you're choosing the right direction as far as what you want to go. And this could be in terms of anything, in terms of a person, in terms of the new beginning that you want. You know, what are you going to do to kind of start that new beginning? You know, I don't know what business to invest in. Well, you're being called on by the universe to tap into your personal power and make an informed decision from a place of your own intuition and consciousness. Yeah. So we have the bat spirit, the mouse spirit, and the turtle spirit, Cancer. Turtle spirit at the bottom of this one, it says slow and steady wins the race. So you don't have to rush to make any sort of decision, but you do have to make one. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. This is about combing through the details, combing through what it is that you know. What do I know about this option? What do I not know? You know, and making a decision from there. But regardless, a rebirth is assured is what it says at the bottom of the bat spirit card, and that's definitely what I see, Cancer. I do see things being different from here. I feel like this is a very pivotal week for you, and you're being called to make a decision as far as where we're going and who's going with us. So yeah, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below a video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.